Welcome to JADS. JADS is hosting the Responsible AI Lab of KPN and JADS together, and it's focusing on responsible AI, which is very important nowadays in society to make sure that AI is contributing to society rather than damaging society. In this video you will see interviews with our PhD researchers that will explain their research, and they will also indicate the social relevance and the contributions to industry.
My name is Daniil and originally I'm from Russia. My research is about understanding the impact of batch learning in sequential decision-making problems based on multi-unbounded framework.
My name is Nemanja Borovic and I come from Greece. If I could describe my research in one sentence, it would be privacy preservation in AI systems.
My name is Rastislav Hronsky and I'm from Slovakia. My research is about making text analytics methods appreciate the fact that language is not a universal concept for everyone, but people use it in unique ways.
My name is Georgios Vlasopoulos. I'm from Greece. I could describe my research with a single sentence, and that would be the following question. How can we communicate the predictions of complex artificial intelligence systems to a user by approximating their behavior with something simpler, with a simple interpretable model?
My research is about explanation of decisions in times of AI.
My main finding is that batch learning is very demanding nowadays. We see the increasing growth of data, and it would be really beneficial to do it in batches to aggregate these observations.
When analyzing human communication, verbal communication, it can be useful to be able to recognize the level of familiarity with a certain topic of the parties involved in the communication, which could be, for example, the way a person is comfortable with technical terms in a conversation. And that might be useful for agents dealing with problems of customers.
Working with artificial intelligence in the business world, you have mainly one main constraint. This constraint regards that you find yourself in a situation where your data is siloed and cannot be used due to legal constraints. So with my research, I will try to maximize data utility for KPN in order to deliver privacy-aware solutions satisfying their customer needs to the maximum.
But I think any big player in this field, and especially big players in the field of important public services, should be interested to know what it means to act according to public values in the sense of explainable practices. So I think any explication of those problems as they are currently raised would help any player in the field, and KPN is one of them.
If we are about to live in a data-driven world that we trust predictions blindly, especially when these predictions refer to a human subject, that can be very potentially dangerous for a society, for a future society. And that's what I personally want to contribute and make a small step towards the direction of using AI responsibly through these explainability algorithms.
Enterprises find themselves in a situation where they have a lot of data and they cannot use it, or they are afraid of using it because this data may be compromised.
So the challenge remains to find or manage to reasonably combine and make use of existing methods in text analytics in order to accomplish the goal of personalization and to find clever ways of covering the ways people think about language and the ways people use language and perceive language.
More generally, I would like to improve personalized techniques in sequential decision-making problems.
It is possible, even for very complex problems, like image recognition, for example, to explain the predictions of an artificial intelligence system by approximating its local decision boundary.
It is hard because it has just started. So there are a lot of challenges from the technical perspective because the ethical principles are really important and have to be respected always.
Current decision makers and explainers, they are currently challenged. They are asked to work with systems that they don't sufficiently understand sometimes. What does this mean for us to justify our decision making currently? How do we do that when we don't understand these systems sufficiently ourselves?
I wish to be a part of the movement towards responsible AI, which is going to be the main issue to be addressed for the next decade.
What I like in collaboration between KPN and university is that I have supervisors with whom I can discuss the theoretical bits of my research, and at the same time I can talk to people who use things I'm working on in real life.
Parts that I found very useful in my collaboration with KPN were the moments where I could disseminate my research and get into discussions with people from KPN, but also with people from the broader research network that is being established or has been established by now.
This collaboration gives me the opportunity to bridge the theoretical parts of my research with the practical applications.
Really being in contact with both of them on a like day-by-day basis is a valuable experience because it allows me to see into both worlds simultaneously, and I think that's quite unique. Not everyone has that opportunity.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in more details about our research, you can consult the JADS website, jads.nl/research. Thank you very much and goodbye.